on patrol of the porous border between Kenya and Somalia. This is the militia of Somalia's newly created Jubaland administration, part of an international effort to build Somalia from the grassroots up. They are on the lookout for routes hacked out of the undergrowth by smugglers and armed groups to cross back and forth between Kenya and Somalia undetected.
The border is long. It's 700 kilometers long. We cannot patrol it on foot. We lack vehicles. We try our best to cover all the smuggling routes.
The militiamen are based in Doble town, a few kilometers from the border. Over the years, Doble has served as a transit point for those coming from far and near who want to join Al-Shabaab. The group lost control of the town some 3 years ago, but they still operate in the thickets outside it. These men say they are trying to shun the image of their town being a route for Al-Shabaab. In recent months, they have arrested some Al-Shabaab members. Muhammad Ibrahim is a Kenyan national and an Al-Shabaab member.
I was arrested while buying food. I was in charge of logistics. I also used to conduct roll calls for the fighters and distributed uniforms. I was recruited into Al-Shabaab a year ago by a relative. Once in, I had no way of backing out, as anyone who tried to escape was killed.
Mohammed used to operate in the Al-Shabaab training camp of Jazeera On, 60 kilometers from the port city of Kismayo. The camp is under the command of Mohammed Kuno, also known as Gamadere, the man Kenya says masterminded the recent attack in Garissa, in which Al-Shabaab gunmen killed 148 people.
It's a huge camp. There are about 300 fighters, both foreigners and Somalis. Almost all of the activities of Jazeera camp are geared towards carrying out attacks in Kenya.
We also met 2 Tanzanian youth arrested while on their way to join Al-Shabaab. Juma Bakari and Khalid Shaban are from the central Tanzanian province of Singida.
We were heading to Barawe when we were arrested. We were given a map by our recruiter and the names of the cities we were to pass through to get to our destination. We had run out of funds and decided to go on foot once we entered Somalia.
For now, the Kenyan trained and equipped Jubaland troops celebrate their modest gains. They say they will need more support to effectively secure the border and hopefully live up to Kenya's dream of getting a buffer zone to shield its territory from lawless Somalia. Mohammed Ado, Al Jazeera, Doble, Somalia.